Hey everyone, this is David with Android Police, and we're here at CES 2017 in Las Vegas. We're taking a look at ZTE's newest smartphone for the American market. It's called the Blade V8 Pro. So ZTE's Blade line, if you're familiar with it, hasn't actually been sold in the US before. So that means the Blade V8 Pro is the first in the family to come to this country. ZTE's asking $229 for the phone, and that's less than Huawei's Honor 6X that was also announced at the show earlier this week. And the specifications on the V8 Pro still look more than respectable for the price point. So a Snapdragon 625 processor takes center stage on the V8 Pro. It's a chip we found to be consistently a good performer on both speed and efficiency on phones like the much pricier Moto Z Play. You get 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, a 3140 mAh battery, and a 5.5-inch 1080p LCD display. Well, we think it's an LCD, but ZTE specifications don't actually show what type of screen it is. Now, for the money, there's no doubt at all that ZTE has a competitive hardware package here, and the V8 Pro's dual 13-megapixel cameras echo those of phones costing considerably more money. Oh, and the V8 Pro has NFC, which I think is a significant leg up on many phones at this price point. But my initial impression of the V8 Pro is that there simply isn't much more to this phone than the specification sheet. ZTE's Android skin is a matter of personal opinion, I know. And while I'm not much of a fan, I do understand that some people appreciate some of the tweaks ZTE's added to Android, and that's totally fair. But the V8 Pro launches with Android 6.0, and ZTE made nary a mention of Nougat for the phone during its presentation today. At least Honor managed that much with the also Marshmallow 6X. I'm also totally at a loss for the reason the phone has dual cameras. ZTE's camera software contains 3 modes utilizing the dual sensors: a monochrome mode, a bokeh effect, and one that I've forgotten the name of, but it adds or removes colors from the photo. The thing is, all of these can be found, or at least very close approximations of them, on phones that don't have dual camera arrays. And I didn't even find ZTE's implementations very good at a glance. The bokeh effect, for example, produced highly inconsistent and even wonky results. I really don't understand why this phone has 2 cameras. It more feels like ZTE is marketing to what is now viewed as a desirable specification, not to making the user experience appreciably better. The physical home button on the V8 Pro feels cheap, ZTE's dot-style capacitive navigation keys are still a bit hard to find, and a 3140 mAh battery is good, but not what I'd call remarkable for a phone of this size. It's just average. And the physical quality of the phone is really nothing to write home about. It's okay, but it's not pushing the envelope. Not when we're talking about a phone that costs this much. Given the reliable Snapdragon 625 processor and the presence of NFC, which I really do admit is pretty rare at this price point, the V8 Pro does have some things going for it versus similarly priced or even more expensive phones. It's worth a look if you're shopping in this price range right now, but you should really be aware of the fact that it ships with Marshmallow, and that ZTE hasn't committed to a Nougat update timeline right out of the gate. The V8 Pro will ship on January 18th, and you can pre-order it from ZTE's website, like I said, for $229.